I'm a big fan of basketball, mainly men's basketball, but this segment is going to be on Caitlin Clark and the WNBA and why the way they're treating her is completely nonsense. Now, let's get something straight. I'm talking about the WNBA. If this was NBA rookie hazing, maybe I could let it pass, but this is WNBA rookie hazing. And rookie hazing is fine, but they're taking it a little too far and they're forgetting one thing. That one thing is, y'all are broke. What are you doing? You are basically trying to cook the golden goose. Like, let's be real here. The WNBA basically is a charity league that survives on handouts from the NBA. And it's not just done this for 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 10 years. If it was like 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, maybe 10 years, I could understand that. After all, Elon Musk and Tesla survived on government money for like 10 years or so. But it's going on 30 years. Even the government does not subsidize things that long. By the 3-decade mark, you should be a profitable league or company or you need to close. But yet the NBA has basically subsidized the WNBA every single year for 30 years. It's almost time for that to change. Like, the women do actually need to be able to stand on their own. They're always about how, we're equal to the NBA players. No, y'all aren't. I mean, I'm not going to even talk about skill or any of that stuff. Just the fact that y'all don't make any money and you require charity handouts from the NBA players makes you not even to them in a league business type of sense. They make money, you don't make money, you lose money. Therefore, it is not an equivalency of any sort. And the thing is, you finally have someone that could actually make you profitable. And what are you trying to do? You're trying to tone the hype down. And maybe it looks like you're trying to foul her out of the league. No, if she gets pissed off and she's like, you know what, screw this, I'm going overseas to play. Y'all are completely screwed. That's right. You are completely screwed because you just lost your big paycheck. Let me remind you that the WNBA, like the NBA, works on a revenue sharing model. Yes, the revenue going to the players is not the same percentage as the NBA. You know why? Because y'all don't sell tickets. There's no money to split. They have to take out the cost first. And right now, the cost is actually greater than the revenue you generate. Once that changes, they'll give you a bigger share of the revenue. I promise. That's how the NBA works. That's how the WNBA works. The NBA literally rakes in billions of dollars per year. They grow money on trees. Your money tree is withering, folks. So you can't really talk like the NBA because you don't have that luxury. Now you have a mega star that is packing stadiums. Did you know that the Final Four games with Caitlin Clark the last 2 years were ESPN's highest rated basketball games ever, period. Not men's, not just women's, everyone. You want to be better than the men? Caitlin Clark is your way to be better than the men. She drew more ratings than any other NCAA Final Four tournament, men or women's. This is the golden ticket. I don't really know why you're trying to run her out of the league. I understand rookie hazing. I don't mind the double teams or the triple teams. That's completely her coach's fault for not being able to draw up any kind of plays whatsoever and forgetting how to run screens altogether. That's kind of the coach's fault. That's perfectly fine. But some of the plays I'm seeing, absolutely dirty. And even for rookie hazing, it's going a little too far. You look at the NBA and their superstar rookie, Victor Wembanyama, he did not have to go through all this stuff. They did his rookie hazing. Yeah, they fouled him hard sometimes, but they did not try to put him in the hospital. And they definitely didn't do a lot of those dirty plays because the NBA protects their assets. They protect their star players. They let other players play them hard, but they don't let them get away with cheap shots and stuff like that, even if you are a rookie. And the NBA men understand. They might not like that guy on the court, but they know that he's their meal ticket. Because, the 12th guy on the bench in the NBA understands that no one is buying tickets to go see him. People are buying tickets to see Victor Wembanyama, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, all those guys. Without those guys, they basically don't get anything. They don't have $1 million paycheck. They literally have that veterans minimum of over $1 million a year because people like LeBron bring in the fans. And that's what you need to understand. If Caitlin Clark brings in the fans, if Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese brings in the fans, that's what you need to hype. Y'all are making it look like a lot like you don't like money. You don't want to get paid. You rather fail your own way than actually just promote Caitlin Clark and promote the league and make millions of dollars, because she is your ticket to success. Now, she may not be the only one. She's the main one, but she may not be the only one. Angel Reese is bringing in fans as well. You guys tried to choke slam her for some odd reason that I don't understand. So the thing is, like, your biggest stars, you're trying to play down. You're basically trying to run out of the league with tough play. There's tough play, and then there's just Bush League. You know, like, basically like ramming someone but with their hip before the ball is in play. That's not tough play. That's just Bush League. Choke slamming someone is not tough play. This is the WNBA, not the UFC. If it was the UFC, wouldn't have any problem with that. But you know, even the UFC protects their best assets as well. So the thing is, like, the leagues got to do a better job. And you know, like, the women in the league, they gotta stop being petty and jealous of Caitlin Clark, because a rising tide lifts all boats. The average WNBA attendance is like 4,000 people in a stadium. There are high school games that get more than that kind of attendance. The average, like, when Caitlin Clark plays, it's like 17, 18K. They sell out the stadium. And look at the ticket prices. Like, for a non-Caitlin Clark game, you can get great seats for $25. You can't even get a nosebleed for $200 when Caitlin Clark plays. And you know where all that money is going? Yes, that's right, into your pocket. You know why that is? Because the WNBA works, again, on a revenue-sharing league. Hell, if I were a woman in the WNBA, I would want Caitlin Clark to play every game. And I would want to see her score 20 or more points every game, because that's going to pack every single stadium. Heck, I would want her to play on more than just one team, because it's her games that are selling out. I would be hyping them up. I would be hyping this rookie class up and doing everything on social media to actually, like, exacerbate that drama and the dominance that these guys have, because I want that paycheck. It's pretty obvious to me that you don't want that paycheck, but y'all bitch about it all the time that you're not getting paid enough. Well, you have a chance to actually get paid enough. And the other thing about Team USA, you literally put an injured player on the team that's probably not going to play at all and hasn't played for a year, and instead of putting Caitlin Clark on the team. Caitlin Clark isn't just an American phenom. She is an international phenom. That's right. Like, there are people from other countries like the Netherlands that want to see her play. And guess what? Those people are not going to tune in to Team USA basketball. So you obviously aren't interested in growing the league. Now, Caitlin Clark's stats are pretty close to Diana Taurasi's stats. The other thing is, like I said, you know, Team USA is most likely going to win the gold medal, regardless if Caitlin's on the team or not. Plus, it doesn't hurt the team because you literally have an injured player that doesn't play on the team. So just, you know, have the injured player take a seat, put Caitlin Clark on the team, quintuple your revenue numbers, make your sponsors happy, and grow the game. Like, this is one of the biggest mistakes I've seen any league make, not letting their superstar player, the most popular basketball player, like in the WNBA, or maybe even in the world right now, because everyone's talking about her, make the team for a league that's really trying to get any kind of relevancy. This is how you defeat yourself, folks. If you want to know how to defeat yourself, watch the WNBA do it. And they have a golden goose that can take their league to newer levels, and they're basically trying to shut her down. And this is the reason that the WNBA, this pettiness and this jealousy, has not taken off all these years. And some people are going to be like, you know, it's because she's white, it's because she's not a lesbian or something like that. I do believe her sexuality does play a lot into it. I don't think her race does as much, because Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird, and look at the second overall pick, Cameron Brink, they're not really putting up with all this stuff that Caitlin Clark is. So I actually do believe it more has to do with the lesbian aspect, but also I think it's just like female jealousy and pettiness. I think even if it was a black girl, a black lesbian girl that was, like, you know, getting all the attention, that is basically making more money through endorsements than the rest of the league combined, I think they would hate on her as well, not realizing that her being in the league is basically selling out tickets, and it's going to result in them getting a gigantic pay raise. See, the thing is, like, it doesn't actually matter how much she makes to them. It only matters how much they make. That should be the mentality. Who cares if she made $28 million with a Nike deal? If she can get you a pay raise from $100,000 to $400,000, you should be all for this girl. Like, that's like me in crypto. Like, I'm like, oh, that whale's making so much more money than me, even though he's pumping my bags. I hate that whale. I don't give a crap how much the whale makes. If he's pumping my bags, I'm happy. And that's exactly what she's doing. Yes, she's making a crap ton of money. But guess what? She is pumping your bags. So let her pump your bags and don't disrupt her pumping your bags, because doing so is just plain stupid. So that's what I have to say for the WNBA, the Olympics, and Caitlin Clark. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys next time.